Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Radiant Guardians. My name's Crispy, and if you haven't already, please go subscribe, like, and share. And welcome to all my subscribers, all the new ones. Alright, so what I'm going to talk to you guys about is what are twin souls. And we can all agree that twin souls are one soul in two bodies. Okay? It's all over the internet, it's all over Facebook, it's all over YouTube. It's just everywhere that you look and search for what are twin souls, twin flames. It's on internet, it's on Facebook and YouTube as well. It might be on TikTok, could be on Instagram and all those other platforms. Alright, so I've got my notes and I'm going to be reading from my notes. I just like to write things down. So every time that I go and do my own research or have a little bit of an experience with my own twin soul journey, I write things down, kind of like journaling. So yeah, so I'm going to share that with you. Alright, so we got past the bit about being in agreement that twin souls are one soul in two bodies, okay? It is another incarnation of your soul that you met in the physical. In spiritualism, you got duality, right? The yin and the yang, the Bible calls it, the alpha, the omega. But remember, you and your twin soul are one soul in two bodies. The core of spiritualism is to remember who you are. You are the consciousness, the observer of the mind. The soul, the spirit, is consciousness. You are the witness of the mind, of thoughts and emotions. That's you. That's your soul. That's your spirit, right? I'll read that again. You are the consciousness, the observer of the mind, the soul. The spirit is consciousness. You are the witness of the mind, of thoughts and emotions. That's you. That's your soul. That's spirit. But the mind is thought. It is thought and emotions. And mind works on duality. It's like, I like it, I don't like it. I feel good, I feel bad. It's up, it's down, it's plus, it's minus. It's here and it's there. That's duality. Spiritualism, consciousness, is non-duality. It is source. Let me say that again. Spiritualism, consciousness, is non-duality. It is source. If you transcend the mind of duality, healing takes place organically and over time. Okay? Okay, let's talk about you, the real you. Not the me, the personality, not the identity. I'm a farmer, I'm a doctor, I'm a bus driver, I'm a pilot, I'm a teacher. Not that, not the mental, the retained thought and emotions, patterns. I'm not saying that it's bad. No, I am meaning the real you, which is consciousness, is the soul. You are not your mind. We are not the mind, we are consciousness, the soul. Because the mind is duality and consciousness is non-duality. Alright? So we have the body, mind, soul. The mind is the personality, the story, the history, the his story, or her story. Okay? The soul is consciousness. It is you, the real you. You are consciousness, soul. That is the real you. Your twin soul is the same incarnation of you. Your twin soul is the same incarnation of you. Yet you are one soul in two bodies. So you ask, why are they rejecting me? Or why are they running from me? If they are the same soul, wouldn't he or she want to be with me? Well, you see, here's what the problem is. You and they, separation consciousness. The mind only perceives separation. Me and they. That's why they run. You and they is separation. Consciousness. Okay? The mind only perceives separation. The me and they, and that is why they run. All right, let's go a little deeper down the rabbit hole. Okay. All right. Now, mind, body, soul. Okay? Mind, body, soul. All right. Let's talk about that. All right. To explain this better, I will hopefully paint a picture for you so that you guys will get a picture of what the body, the mind, and the soul will look like. Okay? So bear with me, please. Okay. For example, you own a car, right? So like I've got a car right here, and I'm going to talk about the body of the car. Now I'm sitting in my car right now. It's kind of my office, you know, where I do all my content and everything. And so what I'm going to try to explain to you guys is what the body, the mind, and the soul is. All right. So right now, the car is a body, right? My whole vehicle. This is the body of my car. Okay? That is the body. Remember, we've got the body, the mind, the soul. Okay? So now we've just spoken about the body. We're going to talk about the mind. All right? For example, the car also has an engine, a motor. Okay? And the motor helps the car to move. The body isn't able to move without the engine. So if I were to start my car up and the engine came on, then this whole body would be able to move. And I'd be able to, you know, it'll be able to go wherever I need it to go. Okay? All right, now let's talk about so we've got from the body and the mind of the car, which is the engine, because the body has a lot of, well, let's say it has a lot of, so many different parts to it, and it has all its electrical components and everything, okay? But the thing is that because the car is stationed, right, it's not moving, that we're just focusing on what the body is at the moment. Right, the mind. And we've talked about that. It is the engine of the car. Okay, you've got your battery, you've got your engine, you've got everything under the hood, you've got the gas in the tank, and those are all the components that are able to make the body move. All right, now that is talking about the mind. Okay, now let's talk about the soul, which is the real you, the consciousness. All right, so you got body, mind, soul. Okay, we've talked about the body of the car, we've talked about the engine, which is the mind, and now we're talking about the soul. Now, for example, I'm sitting in this vehicle, the body of the car. Let's just say that I'm the soul, and I'm in the body, and the body has a mind. All right, you follow me? Good. And so this is the real you. The real you is the driver of the body. The real you is the soul, the consciousness, the driver of the vehicle. That is the real you. So when you see our cars sitting outside, say like the car's sitting outside in your driveway, it's parked up, not going anywhere, and it is stationed in one place, okay? Staying in one spot and not moving, not functioning, not doing anything. It can't. It can't function without the soul. And it can't function without the engine being turned on, okay? So once you hop into the car, you turn the key, everything of the body starts up. Everything becomes functional, everything starts to go, everything starts to work. Because you turn the key of the body and it just starts up everything. All right? And then you're able to drive the car. But we also just go back to the fact that you are the driver, consciousness, soul in the body of the car. Okay? If I was to hop out of the car, right, the car will be sitting and doing nothing. It's kind of like, for example, when someone passes away, you know, their soul, their spirit separates from their body after they've moved on and so forth. That's just for an example. So if I hopped out of this car, it's not going anywhere. It's just stationed and in one place. So my real me, right, consciousness, soul, hops out of the vehicle, out of the car, and the car becomes stationed. The body doesn't go anywhere. The mind switches off because there's no key to, or driver, soul, consciousness to turn the key and turn it on. Okay? Alright, so yeah, when the driver of the soul hops out of the car, it just goes nowhere. So you are the driver, you are consciousness. That is the real you. And what I'm saying to you guys is that twin souls in two bodies, right? You are one soul in two bodies. That is the real you. And that is what I wanted to talk to you guys about what are twin souls. And just drive it home and just let you guys know that you are not the body, right? You are the soul. You are consciousness that has a body and that has mind. But your mind is duality. So you are not your mind, because the mind is duality. It is the thought, it is thinking, it is the story, it is ego, right? It is personality. That is what the mind is. And that is not the real you. The real you is soul, consciousness, source. It is the watcher, the witness, the observer. Okay? And when we talk about what are twin souls, well, twin souls are one soul in two bodies. So, for example, you went into town and you so happen to bump into your twin soul. You don't look at the vehicle or the physical of your twin flame, your twin soul, but you commune with your soul. All right? Do you follow? You commune with your soul because it is a soul journey. It is a soul path. It is how do we say? When we are talking about twin flames, right? And you're doing a whole lot of work and a whole bunch of stuff to align with your twin flame. And a lot of people, right? Well, some, but not all, they seem to chase after their twin flame. That was my recent video talking about the chaser, the runner and chaser. And so when you bump into your twin soul in town, let's say you guys just walk into each other and you start talking, well, you're really actually communicating with your soul. We're not talking about we're not looking at the exterior, right? Thoughts, feelings, emotions, the mind, etc. That is duality. We're talking about consciousness, soul. All right? You see your other me in another body. And then you start having communication with your other me, your soul, your consciousness in another body. That is what twin flames are. They are one soul in two bodies. Not the mind, not personality, not your story, not I am Stephen from the supermarket, or I am the bus driver, or I am the truck driver, or I am Cindy working on the checkout at the supermarket. No, that is just your identity. That is called identity entity, to be honest. But that's not the real you. The real you is consciousness, it is soul. And so when you meet your twin flame, you do, I mean, a lot of people, you know, they talk about their experience with twin flame, and then you have a lot of coaches, right, that teach about this kind of thing. And what they teach about is that you've got to do all this inner work and, you know, line all chakras, maybe do some mirror work or anything like that. But this is not what this is about. Twin flames is not about aligning all your chakras or doing mirror work or doing healing or all that kind of stuff, because you're not broken. You are one soul in two bodies. Although you're not physically together, you are together in unity consciousness. Soul. So even if you're not with your twin flame physically, or if you are, congratulations. But if you're not with your twin soul physically, you are still together as one soul in two bodies. And you know, in my recent video, I shared with you guys about that how you can get your twin flame to come back to you is by taking all your energy back, taking your focus off of your twin flame, twin soul, and just coming back within, you know, coming back within yourself and aligning with your soul. Your twin flame is one soul in two bodies. Your twin flame is already here within you. And you just come back in here and do inner work. You got to align with your soul. And this is how you come into union with your twin soul. Is that you align with your very soul right here. You might want to do, you know, meditation, right? Go into that place of stillness and peace. Come into that place of just centering right here. But you don't have to do all the healing. Oh my gosh, never mind all of that. I mean, I just looked at so much stuff, and the things that they tell you that you got to do, like do your mirror work, do your inner healing, align your chakras, you know, bring some light in, right? I mean, there's just a whole list of things that they coaches on internet, or even in the YouTube that I've seen, or even on Facebook, Instagram, and they tell you got to do all this stuff. You know, you got to jump through a whole lot of hoops. But you don't have to do any of that. What it is that you align with your soul, right? You're one soul in two bodies. Hello? Align with your soul. Align with your twin flame, which is right here. Don't look at him out there in the physical, or her out there in the physical. Okay? Just come back right in here, and that is where your twin flame is. You're already one soul in two bodies. You're already your twin flame. You are consciousness, soul. Oh my gosh, I tell you what. When I started going over all this information and things, and I just got into a place of meditation and spending some time with my guides, right? I mean, we all have our guides, and they were showing me a whole lot of things, like being the consciousness, being the soul, being the real you, the real me, not the mind, which is duality, because in spiritualism, consciousness is non-duality, right? And I would just write notes down, little things like, you know, I just wrote some notes down and things like that. And just a whole lot of things that they kept showing me about when we are coming into that place of just awakening and being activated in our soul. You know, our soul gets activated, and after meeting our twin flame, yeah, I just took down a whole lot of notes. But see, the thing is that's what a twin soul is. It is one soul, two bodies, and it is consciousness. It is soul. That is the real you. And that's where you need to do all the work, is with your soul. You do soul work, soul stuff. Not align the chakras or do some, I don't know, breath work or anything like that, or mirror work. I've seen on the internet where they get you to do mirror work, and I'm like, what? Mirror work? You're not broken, alright? You're already in union. You're just not together in the physical, but you're already together because you're one soul. So, yeah, I hope this helps somebody out there and it resonates with someone. I thought that I might just go even deeper with it. But if you can grasp the understanding that you are consciousness, that you are soul, I think you're going to be, you're going to click. You're going to grasp that because we are one soul in two bodies, that's the twin soul, is that you've got to do a whole lot of soul work, all right? Aligning here with your soul, coming back in here and doing a lot of maybe deep meditation. I heard that there is Zen spiritualism or anything to do with meditation or anything like that. But yeah, align with your soul, your twin flame, right here. And that's how you bring yourself together in the physical with your twin flame as well. You start to see them coming back to you. So I think in my recent video, I said to you guys, let him go. Your runner has ran, so let him go. Drop all the contacts, drop the Facebook contacts and everything like that. Don't focus all your energy on him anymore or her, okay? Come back within yourself and focus on your twin flame right here. All right? And if they have blocked you, if they have, because the runner does a runner, right? They do a runner and they block you and all that kind of thing, I guarantee you that they will unblock you. So you need to just shift your focus away from them. Stop looking at their media, their Facebook, their TikTok, or their Instagram, any of that, all right? Just let them go. If they're going to start running, let them go, okay? And come back to yourself. Focus on yourself, all right? Go within. Align yourself with your soul, all right? It's soul work, okay? That's what's got to happen. That's what you got to do. You got to do all that soul work. And I don't know, maybe it'll take a week, 2 weeks, maybe it'll take 3 weeks, maybe it'll take it a month, 5 months, however long it takes. You just got to come back here and align with your soul. They will come back to you because now you're merging with your twin soul right here. Okay? So yeah, I just really wanted to talk to you about what the twin soul is, twin flame is, and that is my perspective. That is my take on what a twin flame is. That you are consciousness, that you are soul, that is the real you. You are not your mind, and you are not the body. You just have the body, mind, soul. Okay? So your mind is like duality. Alright? But you are consciousness, which is non-duality. Alright? Mind, body, soul. You are the soul. Consciousness. And it's all the soul work that you've got to do. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap this up, but I will probably be back with another video maybe tomorrow, or we'll see how we go. See how busy I am out there. But yes, I'm going to wrap this up now. I thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for all your love, strength, and support. And I'll see you again next time on the next video. All right? I love you. Take care. Have an awesome week and weekend coming up. And we'll see you all really soon. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hit the notification bell so that you get some more videos and more content and updates. All right. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. Bye.